It's 90 degrees here in the Pacific Northwest, but the Lazy Bettor crew is not sweating. We've got a positive ROI after 17 weeks of action. We're up 6% on our bets. We're not getting rich, but we're keeping our heads above water. I think it's 5-6 weeks now that we've got a positive ROI. Last week, 3 false favorites identified at EVANGELINE Downs. 2 of them lost. We had the winners in both of those races. The train keeps rolling through the state of Louisiana, and we're going back to Evangeline for a couple races on Wednesday, June 23rd. But first I want to mention something. A longtime reader of the Lazy Bettor guides, Donald A., who I believe is from Maryland, somewhere in the greater DC area, sent me an email about the Belmont False Favorite Report we put out last Saturday. There was one favorite in there who drifted up to 9-2 as third or fourth choice, and Don kind of looked at that and said, well, if he's a legitimate favorite, then he's a tremendous bargain at 9-2. Don hit the race. The horse paid $13 and change. And I mentioned that not only to congratulate Don on some clever handicapping there, but to demonstrate how focusing on favorites, whether they're legitimate or false, leads you to value. And in my book, The Punter's Tale, A Bettor's Quest for Racetrack Profits, I describe methods for identifying false favorites, but I also encourage readers to try to expand upon those methods and to find other ways to apply this, because I believe I've just scraped the surface of things in that book and kind of set up a good platform, and that can be extended. And Don provided a great example of one way to do that. I'm sure there are others. I'd love to hear from you if you've made money on these video reports that we do, or if you've found other ways to use those false favorite reports. Anyway, thanks for watching. We've got more action coming your way from EVANGELINE Downs. Coming right up. Our first opportunity arises in race 4. It's a $5,000 claimer for non-winners to lifetime. They're going 1 mile on the dirt. False favorite, number 1, Common Law Cat, 9-5. We're also going to look at a couple alternatives. Number 4, Ambassador House, 5-2 on the morning line. And number 8, Slow at 4-1. Common Law Cat, the favorite, looks good as far as recent form goes. Problem is, after running second at this level last time out, he looked further back in his form, and he's been stuck at this level for at least 10 races. He only has 1 win in 21 races lifetime. We're going to bet that he disappoints again. We're going to look at number 4, Ambassador House, who won for us in an earlier video a couple weeks ago. May 19th, actually. We had selected him to upset the false favorite, and we're looking for him to do the same again here. Since that victory, they ran him in a turf race where he finished very far back, did not do well at the $20,000 level. So he's coming back here to a more reasonable level. There's a couple silver linings to that bad performance. After that $5,000 win, they raised him to $7,500, and he won. The race before his $5,000 win, he ran a very fast time. So they kind of had an indication that there is talent here, and they've been raising him up, trying to see just how much there is. 20,000 was too steep. He comes back to where he belongs, essentially. I like the pattern here, despite the really poor start last time out. The other choice that we're going to bet here as part of our 2-horse Dutch is number 8, Slow, who's also a former winner of ours. He ran in a $5,000 maiden claimer, came from off the pace and won going away. finished with a lot of gusto and good time. There's no reason the horse can't step up and compete well against this company that we can see. So we've got two horses who are proven at the level. One of them looks sharp, recent form. One of them looks good as far as trainer expectations. We're going to take both of those horses against the false favorite here. Racing fans at Evangeline and Emerald Downs who've been following us have seen how successful these methods are. We've put out 3 false favorite reports for Emerald Downs, and 7 false favorites have been identified in those reports. All 7 have lost, I believe. And we have 6 of the winners in those 7 races. So the punter's tail methodology has been working great at these 2 tracks. If you would like to know what that is in detail, you can pick up a copy of the punter's tail at lazybettorusa.com. Postage is free. We send it out right away ourselves, so no waiting, no hassles. You'll get your book quickly, and you can begin to apply this to whatever your favorite racetrack is. So check out lazybettorusa.com and the punter's tail. Good news for racing fans is that our next false favorite at Evangeline comes in the last race, the 8th race, a $5,000 maiden claimer. So you get to enjoy all the Evangeline Downs races on Wednesday. The false favorite here we're looking at is number 4, Lightning Harbor, 9-5 morning line. We're going to also look at our alternative plays, number 6, Shady Monkey, 4-1 morning line, and number 8, Impressive Greeley at 9-2. So the problem with the favorite here is the last race primarily. He was raised up to the $10,000 level and ran rather poorly after a bad start. He pretty much lost ground every step of the way, losing by almost 10 lengths. Prior to that $10,000 effort, he ran 3 times at the $5,000 level, finishing second twice. But it's another horse who loves to disappoint. Mostly it's because of his slow starting ways. He doesn't get out of the gate very well. Even his second place finishes haven't been all that close. Lifetime, he has 14 races, no wins, and just those couple distant seconds. So the morning line odds maker sees him coming back down to the $5,000 level, gives him a good shot at winning at 9-5. We don't share that opinion. So we're going with number 6, Shady Monkey, who's only had 1 race lifetime, and it was not all that impressive. He was pinched at the start, got a really bad break out of the gate, still managed to rally to get to 3rd place by mid-race, and then he kind of ran out of steam. All in all, not a bad effort for a horse making his first trip to the racetrack. We think he'll improve in his 2nd start. And we're going to take a shot at that. 4-1, decent odds against a field that's really weak. And number 8, Impressive Galaxy, 9-2 morning line. He's had a little more experience, 9 races lifetime. Most of those races have come at the $10,000 level, much higher than here. He's had 4 shots at this level. And the really good news is, for the first time ever in his career, he ran 2nd last time, his first in-the-money finish. We're going to bet that we see further improvement off of that. Still, he's no Secretariat. It's a weak field, kind of looking at the best of a bad lot here. We're going with 6 and 8 against the false favorite in the 8th. Good luck, people. Let's keep that money train rolling. That wraps it up for this week. We will be having guests on in upcoming episodes of this video series. Mark Kramer will be back on. We'll have other guests. We're going to travel up to Emerald Downs for some live racing, probably towards the end of July. You don't want to miss any of that. So hit like, hit subscribe, be on board for both the positive ROI and the special guests. Thanks for watching.